Hey guys, J.R. Hudson here with Scenic Edge Photography. I have put together a trailer of sorts of some of my better clips over the last couple of years. Without further ado, please watch. The first one is of the Yakima River Canyon in eastern Washington. Well, I think the sun's going to go down pretty soon. We're at the end of the canyon. We're getting close to Yakima. I think we're going to pack it up and turn around and head back to our homeland. We have a wonderful campground in the middle of the Olympic coast. It is called Kalalak. The name Kalalak is an English translation of a Quinault term meaning a good place to land. It is a really good place to land and to stay at for a time. The Kalalak Campground is a long strip of campsites along a beach that is interestingly varied. This beach must be paradise to youngsters who venture up and down the shore here during their stay at the campground. If you find yourself at Kalalak on a misty, foggy day, consider yourself lucky. Those conditions are the norm for this area, a temperate rainforest. The way the fog rolls through the trees near the beach is beautifully picturesque. Fishermen love it too. The Makah had summer and permanent villages. They had 5 permanent villages. Wahach, Soyuz, Yacht, which is now Nia Bay, Ozet, and Bahada. These were located along the shore of the northwesternmost point of the continental United States. These villages were home to between 2,000 and 4,000 Makah tribal members and were linked by similar cultures and through marriages. Each village contained several longhouses, composed of cedar planks which were split from live cedar trees. These were rectangular and faced west-east with the west end facing the ocean. The longhouses were shared by multiple families and generations, including slaves, and were about 30 feet wide to 70 feet long. There was a central cooking fire. Each family had its own smaller fire. There would exist perhaps as many as 20 families in a longhouse. For food, they hunted whales, fished for salmon, halibut, crab. They gathered shrimp, octopus, worms, snails, seagull eggs, and crab. They also hunted land mammals and birds. Makah was not their chosen name. The Makah people called themselves Kui Ditch Chahuk, meaning people who live by the rocks and the seagulls. The name Makah was mistakenly applied to the tribe during their treaty negotiations. Officials misunderstood the Salish names other tribes called them, such as for cave dwellers and other descriptions. They were also known as the people of Tatuch. In eastern Washington, there's an area known as Ancient Lakes. Ancient Lakes is an artifact of the last ice ages. They are little pothole lakes. I used to fish those when I was a kid with my dad, and we recently went back and did a hike in there on a very hot day. It's in the desert. We had a rattlesnake encounter, and well, just watch. Well, we got a little rest stop here. We're probably about halfway to the first lakes, and we found a big rock that we're sitting behind. I mean, it's hot, so
and
definitely.
It's all open. There's no protection from the sun.
Just showing how it's open.
Yeah, it's all open out there.
Here's the rock we're behind.
And
View of where we're coming from. And where we're going. Whoa! Oh! Oh, man.
Oh, that was scary.
Look at the goosebumps on my arm.
Oh.
Oh, man, that was close.
That was.
This is what we're leaving behind us. Wilderness. It's been fun. Out across Cook Inlet, and there's a couple mountains out there. The scene here is just drop dead beautiful. So here we go. I'm going to take some images and we'll see how they turn out. The sun is turning a very nice yellow, and I'm going to turn this around so you can see what I'm looking at again. Here we go. That's what I'm seeing. So that was my experience on the Kenai Peninsula that night. Night trip and 2 day trips into Mount Rainier National Park, August 2020. Night is dark in the park. But the sun usually shines through. You are in the wilderness. Well, that's it for my longest trailer ever. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please subscribe when you see my face pop up. Click it, hit it, whatever. and you'll be notified of my next videos. I really appreciate you coming by, and I hope you enjoyed it again, and we'll see you next time.